Have you asked yourself why big opportunities and money seems to disappear exactly when you need them the most? Why does every deal you expect suddenly fall apart, as if the other person is running away from you? The direct answer is shocking. You are showing desperation and need everywhere you go. People can sense your desperation from your words, your body language, and the way you negotiate. Money and opportunities, they run away from desperate hunter. The person who seems calm and satisfied usually wins, even if they have an empty pocket. Psychology behind this follows one tough rule. Power usually belongs to the person who cares less about the outcome. The human brain. The human brain values scarcity. What is rare is valuable. What is too available loses value. When you look needy, you tell people that you are easy to get and that no one else wants you. This is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Social proof works against you. Once people see your desperation, they think you are not in demand. They believe no one else wants to invest in you. The real problem is your fear of rejection. You fear losing the opportunity. You fear ending up with nothing. This fear makes you talk too much, explain too much, laugh for no reason, and agree too quickly. Every one of these actions sends a hidden message. That message says, I am below you and you are above me. People naturally respect those who seem stronger, and many will take advantage of those who seem weaker. If you continue with this begging mindset, tomorrow will be much worse. You will stay at home and stay at the bottom of your professional and social life. You will become a cheap tool that people use only when they need you, that replace you when they find someone stronger. People who will manipulate you will be around you all the time, will continue using your time and effort because they know you are too afraid to leave. If you want opportunities to start chasing you, you must control your body language. Stay calm and in control. Show that you are not as if you are ready to understand the game, like and subscribe to join the community. Now let's look at some real life situations. First, the workplace. Imagine you are meeting an important client. The client starts playing negotiation games. They say their budget is very limited and they have a cheaper offers than yours. This is a test. They want to see how confident you are. They create pressure to see if you panic or stay calm. The common mistake is to start giving many explanations, talking very fast, defending your price, and explaining how hard you worked. The biggest mistake is offering a discount immediately, even before they ask. Just because you want to keep a relationship that hurts your professional value, you give away your strongest position. You make them think your original price was too high, and that you desperately need the money. They assume they are your real customer, and they are your only customer, so they push even harder, adding more difficult conditions, because you already gave up on your strongest advantage, the ability to say no. A better strategy is calm silence. Look at them quietly for a few seconds. Sit confidently. Then say calmly, I understand your budget limit, but this budget doesn't match the quality of my work. If your budget changes in the future, feel free to contact me. Gather your paper slowly and show that you are ready to leave. Confidence changes the balance of power. Often the client will stop you and start negotiating again, but this time on better terms. If your manager says it's a new project that needs someone reliable, don't say, I'm ready, I really need this opportunity. Instead, calmly say, if the project needs someone who can deliver good results, I believe I can add a value. Offer the value. Never beg for the opportunity. Work often follows a simple rule. When you don't look desperate, people respect you more and think carefully before undervaluing you. Second scenario is in relationships and friendship. You have that friend or partner who plays hot and cold. Suddenly, they ignore your messages and reply late, intentionally acting like they are busy and important. This is classic emotional manipulation. His goal is to steal your attention and put you in a waiting, anxious position. The victim in this situation acts in the worst way possible. They send messages after messages asking, are you mad at me? Or did I do something to upset you? They make you feel worse and worse, and they make fake apologies. This feeds the manipulator ego and lets them know the button to control you is in their pocket. The cold response is to apply the reverse mirror tactic. If they pull away their attention, you pull away your presence completely. No blaming, no questions, and no messages. Disappear totally and live your life normally, as if they don't exist. This tactic confuses the manipulator because they are used to you chasing them. The shock of removing those people from the center of your attention makes them lose control, and they start looking for you. When they decide to come back and send a casual text, just test the water. Your reply should be late, brief, and very cold. Send them a silent message. Their absence means nothing to you, and your life is busy with or without them, with no room for drama. Counter-ignoring cuts the manipulation cycle from its root, because when intention is overdone, it turns into a game. Anyone who feels they are a center of your universe gets bored and sees you as needy. The third scenario is within family and society. Guilt and tripping. That happens under the name of application and favor. You find someone asking you for money or favor in a controlling way, using guilt trips. The naive reaction is given in immediately, out of fear of family blame. You push yourself and borrow money just to please them. and you try to explain and justify your circumstance. Making excuses opens the door for arguments and convincing you that their situation is harder. You enter a mental wrestling match that you will lose eventually. Society is programmed to use up the person who is always available. They call them kind, but in reality, they see them as weak, someone with no boundaries, whose time and efforts anyone can walk all over. Strategic firmness here relies on the gray rock tactics, and setting strict boundaries, replying in a calm voice, free of any emotion. Say, I fully understand your situation, but unfortunately, I will not be able to help with this matter. No excuses, no justifications, detach yourself emotionally from their attempts to provoke you and let them hit a brick wall. You must understand that gratitude is not slavery and not every request needs a yes. Now, let us move to the body language of wealth and abundance. Intentionally slow down all your movements. Talk slowly and in a deep, calm voice. Lean back in your chair and take your space completely. The action steps always starts with breathing slowly. To control adrenaline, never fake a polite smile. Keep a natural face, a very neutral face, like a poker player. When someone makes an insulting offer, stay completely silent for a few seconds and look them in the eyes with a blank stare. This silence puts the ball in their court. The sentence you say next is, I feel like we were wasting each other's time because our expectations do not match at all. This sentence shatters their power framework and forces them to either raise their offer or walk away respectfully. The next weapon and the ultimate mental blow is the pull-away tactic and the subtle threat of taking the offer away. When you feel the other side is stalling or undervaluing you, you take the initiative to take the offer off the table, create a sense of scarcity that makes them hold on to you. You play on survival instincts and the fear of missing out. Humans naturally crave what is being pulled away from them. When you show that this offer has an expiration date and that you are not waiting for their approval, you create panic in them. You execute this by ending this conversation, smartly saying, I have to leave now because I have another meeting. Leave them hungry to know more details and make them feel you are rare, high demand of resources. The killer fares. If it does not work for you, that is fine and can look elsewhere. That is not a threat. It is a declaration of independence. Dominance comes through total calmness and the ability to walk away. When you kill your inner hunger, the whole world will come to your feet. The main takeaway is not about being rich, it is about appearing self-sufficient. Hunger is not in your pocket. Hunger is in your behavior. When you change your behavior, how people see you change as well. And that image is what brings the money, not the other way around. We are building an army of strategic mindset here who understand the rule of the game and do not get fooled by appearance. You are either the hunter or the prey. Starting today, the choice is in your hand. If you made it to this point, you are part of the family. Share the video and make sure you subscribe to the With Logic Pro channel. Love you guys and bye.